Things we are living in 2024 from the book of White Peopling, chapter 69. Luxury dating apps. Leave anything that calls itself luxury, this, that, and the third. Unless you're an escort, we listen, we do not judge. Luxury dating coaches. All they're telling you is to lose weight and stop acting like yourself in high-end hotel lobbies. Girl, put on a stiff wig, have a problem, and leave the house. Men are everywhere. Swedish men. I don't want to have this conversation in 2025. Accepting low effort dates. Girl, a walking date is not a niche aesthetic. German men, make it stop. Zara tweed. It's not giving old money aesthetic for the life of me. Throw it away. Living above your means to please people. God, please get a personality. Pop the balloon, dating shows, all these mean contests. As a black woman, I don't want to see Peter from Whole Foods embarrass you on Beyonce's internet. Make it stop. Dating married men. I don't know what you think you're getting from this man, but girl, it's you being used. Married men are used to free things from their wives. Users, you are not special. Men in their 40s, I don't want to have this conversation. And last but not least, friends that want your life. Listen, I do not make these rules, I just read them. Thank you.
Things we need to leave in 2024.
Now, there's a whole list that we need to leave. An absolute long list, but the first one on that list is balloons. If you hear that sound effect, that should give you PTSD.
100%. And mandem, we're not here to cop block you. I
We're
know
not.
it's an easy way out to get cooch and to get talent.
We know that.
We know
because
that.
nowadays, you don't need a Rollie.
You don't need a GLE.
A bad boy Lambo.
You don't.
You can have a Toyota Yaris, as long as they got the gal are running. And
Yes.
gal, what happened to being demure, to being classy?
Yes. What happened to you looking for a six-figure? You know what I'm saying?
They be in high heels, clink, clink, clink. They hear psh. They turn into a track star. She's a runner.
She's a track star.
She doesn't even say ball. She's going.
Yes, and yeah, listen. See this as a humorous video. See this video as a way to change. It means to change. We're not here to
We're trying to
violate.
help the guys and girls.
Yes.
Health over wealth. Stop balloons.
Number 2 on the list is vapes.
Absolutely, Ace.
This should have been cancelled 3-4 years ago.
Eradicated.
Broski. And I don't know why people still feel the need to vape
As a man, why are you vaping?
after food.
After gym? After football? On holiday?
Holidays are worse. Holidays are worse because they'll run out of it and,
And
they're
they're itching. They're itching.
Yo, Ace, where's the vape? Yo, Ace, where's the
Yeah, you
vape?
got it.
A few years ago, it was just the man them doing it. Now it's the kids doing it. Kids are hiding in school toilets vaping. That's unacceptable, MB.
Outrageous!
Outrageous!
Coming strong on number 3 is...
Yo, where's
Now-
the Pablo, bro? Where's the Pablo? Where's the Pablo? Where's the Pablo?
For those that don't know what it is, I salute you. Keep on a straight path. For those that do know what it is, that is called snus or snooze.
Yes.
Wherever you want to pronounce it.
Yes.
It started off in Scandinavia.
Yes.
Sweden, Finland, Denmark, all the places.
Yes. And now
Then
it's...
it made its way into the UK. It's like nowadays, before when you had a nice meal, you used to have a nice dessert with it.
Yes.
Now the dessert is snooze.
Yes.
They just put
Under their gums, they choke
and a
like...
kickback.
Yes.
And they're like, oh, bro, I'm buzzing. You are buzzing. You've lost your minds. Seek therapy.
Like with part 2.
Alright guys, nobody asked for this, but I'm going to give it to you anyway, because we love surprises over here. Here's my list of things I think we should be leaving in the year 2024. In no particular order, the list is still growing. I don't know when it's going to end, but this is what I got so far, so let's just jump right into it. Alright, first up on the list, Nepo babies. The last one I let slide for this year was Gracie Abrams. The rest of you, you're shit out of luck. No new Nepo babies 2025. Okay, just take your trust fund and ride off into the sunset. Why are you trying to work and have a career? You have rich, famous parents. That's the whole point. You don't need to do anything. Hello? Podcasts. Enough. That goes without saying. Trump, you want to tariff something? Tariff podcast equipment next year, 1,000%. Tipping screens at places where they don't belong. Why am I at a kiosk in the Newark airport trying to get snacks and water for my flight, and I'm being asked if I want to leave a 20, 25, or 30% tip? What the fuck? Streaming platforms. There's too many. We don't need new ones. There's too much content. Nobody can keep up. And subscriptions in general. Why is every form of entertainment transactional? Why do I need to go ad-free on my Kindle? I just want to finish my fucking book. Celebrities/influencer worship. Guys, you don't know these people in real life. They are not your friends. Enough of the parasocial relationships, okay? Nobody gives a fuck. On top of that, they're probably not a nice person anyway. Mass company layoffs while the C-suites stay on and collect a bonus still somehow. Enough of that shit is not flying in 2025. Matter of fact, we need to go back to pitchforks and torches. You know what I'm talking about? Revolution, motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? To round out the list, we got the Hawk Tuah Girl and the Boom Family. I'm not going to explain further. You know what I mean? Those two songs by Shabuzi, I don't know what they're called, but please stop singing them. And last but not least, Cybertrucks, for no reason other than they're fucking ugly.
People who keep reminding us how young you are. Tina, after everything you've been through, you and your age are unlike poles. You are the teacher they are referring to in the saying, experience is the best teacher. You have gone through it and it has gone through you. You are the personification of the term remains. You're no longer on the list of the people they tell to age gracefully. Grace left you. UNRA, Uganda National Roads Authority. You guys go and make a road, then you feed it with humps. What? To remind us where we come from? Now I need to understand. You find a road with potholes, you fix it. Then you put things that are like the potholes you remove. Now, passing the road is even slower than before you fixed it. I know you have 31st December. Come 1st January 2025. No more inviting yourself. I think motivational speakers are spoiling you people. Hey, never wait for permission. If you find the door closed, use the window. Are you mad? Unless you are Santa Claus, wait to be invited. File an intention to show up. Apply for filling vacancy of guest and wait for response. Deodorant. Anyone that can watch this video can afford deodorant. Looking for honest people to manage your private business you built on stolen public funds. What's that? Work with your kind. Work with your people. And some of you are very disrespectful of your past. I see your posts on social media, thanking God for things they didn't do. And this includes Team Small Girl, Big God. Come 2025, we are thanking the right people. Asking your partner what they bring to the table stops this year. Some of you, your relationship, there's even no table. Others, the table you have is not yours. Then there's some of you, when your partner puts something on the table, you take it to another table. 2025, let us first concentrate on just the table. You gift someone mobile money, then they say, but you didn't put withdrawal charges. Starting 1st January, we reverse the transaction. Public place proposals. Okay, in soaps and abroad, those things work. But here in Uganda, there are so many moving pieces there. Let's wait a bit. First, we don't propose, we communicate. You tell someone, I'm going to marry you. If they're available, then you can go to the roundabout. Soft reveals end this year. Those things of teasing us about your partner before you show us the real face, busy on social media, showing fingers, a shadow of you two, knees, hands. For like 2 years, some of you, even the hand keeps changing color. Instead of showing us the person, you're busy giving hints. That's the reason why even your relationship is just a hint. Going on a 2-day trip, then you post the content for 3 years. Stops this year. I mean, every weekend you keep posting like you're still there. They even renovate the place, you're still posting. The place changes name, for you're still posting. Now the place has even been bought. It's now a police station. You're still posting with captions, you should be here. No? You want to keep showing people that you're living a soft life. You're creating unnecessary enemies. Get yourself set unnecessary witchcraft. Now they're going to send you witchcraft to make you broke. It comes and it finds no money. Now the witchcraft is also confused. That's how you end up having nightmares, because the witchcraft has time to find something to put in its report. People who give in our numbers as guarantors when taking loans without telling us. Now we're also on the run over money we didn't eat. For you, those ends. Thinking that saying things of the past, saying the past was also including you. Finally, unnecessary resolutions should end this year. The one you abuse the most is saving. This year I'll save 20% of my salary. And then you go to the bank and you find you only saved 20. You forgot the percent part. Just say, this year I will save. Then leave it up to the year for it to either be money or your life. Resolutions of I will lose weight this year. Have you met you? The only thing you have not eaten is because you've not seen it. Now you have no waist. You're there moving around with missing body parts, undermining creation. Each time you're dressing up and you pick up the belt is like, team, I will get married this year. Stay within your means.
6 things we are leaving behind in 2024. 1. Things that no longer serve you. Cut it out and let it go. 2. Worrying about what other people think about you. They do not pay your bills. They do not have that much power or control over your life. A thought is just a thought. Let it go. 3. Anyone or anything that does not make you happy. You only get one life and you deserve to be happy in it. Let it go. 4. Comparing yourself to other people. Your uniqueness is appreciated and it is needed. God did not create us to all be the exact same. We are supposed to stand out. We are supposed to be different. 5. Stressing about things that we cannot change. If you can't change it, you can't do anything about it. Why are you allowing it to consume so much of your time? Let's stop doing it. Let's cut it out. And finally, 6. Worrying about what happened in the past. The past is history. It's gone. It's nothing you can do about it. No point in dwelling in it, sitting in it, stuck in it. It's time to move forward and plan for the future. Let's make 2025 great, y'all.
Listen, it was cute this year, but in 2025, I need you to stop doing these things. Number 1, speaking negatively about yourself. Baby, you've been doing it all year and you look embarrassing. That shit is embarrassing. Stop that. Like, literally, for 2025, stop that. For 2025, you're gonna be talking to yourself like you want a nigga to talk to you. Number 2, let's talk about men having to make money and you make your own. How about you make your own money in 2025 so you don't have to ask a man for money? So you don't have to come on TikTok and watch Shira 7 and all these people talking about make money, make money, make money. Shira has money. Do you have money? Okay. Number 3, stop going back and forth on the internet with black men that don't want you and look backwards and date the men that actually do want you. How about you do that? How about you go for black men that do love black women instead of arguing with black men that don't want you on the internet every single day? Number 4, stop being on the internet watching other people live the life that you want to live and go live the life that you want to live. Like, instead of you being on the internet 24/7 watching Jackie Inas and all these girlies that are living the life that you want to live, go out and hustle so you can live like Jackie Ina. And lastly, stop spending all your money on things that don't make you more money and invest your money in things that make you more money in 2025. Honestly speaking, from girl to girl and friend to friend, you look very silly spending all your money to look like you have money instead of just spending your money on things that are actually going to make you more money. I did this year in February and I literally grew a 5-figure business within the last 8 months. I'm telling you, you want to invest your money in something that's going to make you more money so you can have another stream of income. So you don't have to scrap and work at McDonald's to get Lululemon. Should I make a part 2? Let me know.
As the year is ending, I just wanted to share really quickly some things that I personally believe that we need to keep in 2024. Talking too much online. I know some of us, we love the tea, we love the story times, but I think that like next year, how about we all buy diaries? So let's buy a diary, get a video camera if you want to record yourself, but you don't need to post it. So genuinely, like, let's stop oversharing online. There are some things that we don't need to hear about. I don't need to know about the time that you cheated on somebody. I don't need to know about the time that you stole something. Like, some things where sharing is like, why would you freely just be telling people this? Like, I know. We like to share online. I think it's great that we can come online and share and talk about what's going on in our lives. But I want to say this, and I'm saying this with caution. Social media is not your therapist. Like, I understand sharing our stories because it gives courage to people. People feel encouraged. People feel like they're not alone. I hear it still. But at the end of the day, social media is not your therapy. Some things you need to go talk to your therapist about. Go and get a therapist. Like, bring back shame, please. Another thing that I think we need to keep is BBL recovery videos. I don't want to see no more in 2025. If you have BBL, keep that between yourself. We don't want to know. I don't need to know the recovery. I don't need to know what you ate. I don't need to know how you slept, how you drove in the car. I don't want to see it. Because the BBL epidemic is still rising. Keep those videos to yourself. What did I say? Keep those videos to yourself. This one I hope we can all agree on. Because if we don't, then I don't know why you like to fight. Personally, I think we need to keep the African American versus African diaspora wars in 2024. Leave it alone. Because when we are fighting each other, guess who is winning? It's not us, it's these people. When we are busy saying, you're this, you're not like us, you are like this, no, our life, you don't want to be one, no vex ham. You don't have to be African, you don't have to be African American, you don't have to be black. Leave it alone. This diaspora, we cannot be fighting each other. Please leave it alone, because they're the ones who are winning. It's not serving anybody, because to the point where we're saying things that's so out of pocket. Like, leave it alone. Last but not least, let's leave all these complicated dance trends in 2024. I need it to be easy, simple, something I can do this, because this panana is, I love it, but I can't do it. I was struggling. You see the way I need to dance. I want to dance and enjoy myself. So please, everybody who wants to come and discover a new dance, let's think about people like me. You know what? God bless you.
This 2024 is about to wrap up, and we're going to enter 2025. Here are things that we need to leave in 2024. The first one is fake story times. Why make fake story times just for views? It works sometimes. It's hilarious sometimes, but it needs to go. It genuinely needs to go at this point.
Alright, cool. My one that I would say is probably the whole dreads thing, man. You know, dreads is great, it's alright, like, it's not really all that. So, let's be honest now.
So he took off his dreads and
he's now complaining. It's not really all that.
My one is, she's with the, now, like, it's getting tired at this point. I'm tired.
I've never seen it.
I'm tired. She's with the best now.
I've never seen it.
You haven't seen that?
I've never seen it, so.
Bro.
Alright, cool. What I would leave is, lying. Stop lying to my face. Because it's annoying. I'm so honest and real. Majority of the time, I keep it a stack. So I don't understand why you would lie to me.
Why lie to me?
You know what I'm trying to say?
Just tell the truth sometimes. Crazy. The third one that I'll say is hotel decorated rooms. We now know men's intention at this point.
No. You're just saying anything. You're like, why are you you're one of them, man. You're just agreeing with the internet. Like, bro, pattern up. No one thought that at the beginning, so I think it now. It's just people trying to impress their girl. That's all it is. I'm trying to say.
Yeah, but the intention is just mad. Juggy.
Yeah, but if that's your girlfriend, listen, hey.
If that's your girlfriend, you should take her out somewhere else.
7 things we need to let go in 2024. I don't want to hear these things in 2025. Number 1, a friend that is not genuine. You know for a fact that that girl is not your friend. Number 2, situationship. I don't want to hear it in 2025 that somebody is still doing situationship. I do not want to hear it. I don't want to hear them. Number 3, a cheating partner. You rather remain single. A cheating partner in 2025, keep it in 2024. Number 4, being an understanding girlfriend. You are still doing understanding. You don't like the sweet life. You know your partner is stingy. See, there's a difference between being stingy and not having. You know he is stingy. You're doing understanding girlfriend. Let that nigga go. Number 5, speaking negatively about yourself. Now, I want you to start speaking positivity into your life. Don't think you cannot achieve anything. Number 6, being an hater. Like, why are you bad? Why are you bitter? Why are you angry? Like, there is a lot of positivity to go around. Why do you choose to be an angry bird? Let it go in 2024. I pray we all end this year with our loved ones, our family, our friends, and we shall come back in 2025 with that same people, and we shall see more Decembers to come. Happy New Year in advance, my people.
Trends we need to leave in 2024. Okay, number 1 is the word pookie. Every time I hear someone say pookie, unironically, I just feel sick. Like, what are you even saying? Like, it just sounds so gross. Okay, number 2 is glow up trends. I'm getting so sick and tired of seeing glow ups that aren't even glow ups, babe. The first photo you used when you were ugly was just a photo of you as a baby. Like, y'all, come on, there's a difference between a glow up and a grow up. Okay, next is uncreative TikTok dances. If I see someone start a dance like this, someone's going to jail. And it will probably be me. Can we please make 2025 the year of creative TikTok dances? Okay, next is boring Get Ready With Me's. This might sound kind of controversial because I know some people love a good old, like, sleepy Get Ready With Me. Like, I just want to be entertained. And yeah, I think that's all of them. Let me know if you have any more down below in the comments. And as always, love you guys. Bye.
What are we leaving in 2024? jealousy, and bullying. It's gross.
Things we need to stop in 2024. Stop recording yourself crying. I don't understand the concept, never understood the concept. I feel as though if you have the strength to stop crying, pick up that phone, put it in front of your face, and start crying again, you're not serious. You're not serious. Now, if you're talking about something and you tear up, you start crying, that's different. But stopping mid-cry to record yourself is crazy. Stop leaving the shop mad and then coming to TikTok to cry about it when you know you didn't say anything. Like, what? You watched her do your nails ugly. You watched her install that wig crooked. The lace was lifting when you walked out the store, but you didn't say anything. Now you're on TikTok crying for us to cancel the person. We're not canceling them. We're canceling you. Because why are you not speaking up for yourself? I just don't understand. You're paying for a service, and you're entitled to want to leave that service fully satisfied. Like, why do you come on TikTok and cry about it? What exactly do you want us to do? Be mad at her because she didn't know that you didn't like her style? Can we stop the car skits as well? Because I promise you, we're not stupid. You have that camera set up right in the middle of the car. It's dang near propped up right in front of the person's face. Are you trying to tell me they don't see that camera? Stop. We really need to hang these podcasts up. I'm so sorry. There is not one podcast I have seen on TikTok that actually was like, substantial, educational, informative. It's always just messy stuff. Men this, women that. Shut up, bruh. Shut up. Hang it up. Talk to the Lord. Please, we tired of hearing y'all. That whole 50-50 debate needs to be hung up quickly. It is beyond old, okay? Beyond old. Find something else to argue about next year, please. Because the way y'all be so riled up about this topic is crazy. Let's just normalize shutting up and minding our own business, okay? Shutting up and worrying about ourselves, worrying about our relationships, worrying about what we got going on, okay? Because them people you going so hard about, they don't care. You in their comments, they near about to spike a stroke because your blood pressure's so high, going back and forth with people, when this couple does not care about what you're saying. They're still going to live their life. They're still going to do 50-50 if they want to. So leave them alone. Why are you so mad? I need y'all to stop going live at work. I need y'all to care more about your jobs. Because why are you in the nursing home in your scrubs and you're on live? Why are you at the McDonald's drive-thru and I'm taking orders right with you? Put the phone down. Social media's not that serious. Please, you can go on live when you get off work, when you're on your break. Like, I don't know. I've always thought it was pretty weird. 2024, can we start getting to the point, please? Because some of y'all talk entirely way too freaking much. All them 40-second intros y'all be trying to do, it's not necessary. Please get to the point because we don't want to have the attention span for what you're talking about in the first place. Okay? Stop. I'm getting tired of having to scroll past the video that I thought was juicy because I just can't pay attention anymore. Like, hi, my name is... We don't care. If you're new here, we don't care. Talk about the video and video, that's it. Like, literally, they spend half the video introducing themselves or the topic of discussion and then be like, oh, I'm so sorry, I got to do a part 2. You wouldn't have had to do a part 2 had you just got straight to it. My goodness. And then them leggings that be giving y'all wedgies, please, at the very least, can we start wearing them in our homes and not in public? Because I don't know, back in my day, it was embarrassing to have a wedgie, but now you have to sign up for them. Like, woo, let's give myself a wedgie today. And then you wonder why people are looking at you. It's like every single time somebody wears them, then someone glances at them, then you're on TikTok trying to expose them for looking at you. And it's just like, man, if you're walking around with fabric so far up your anus, people are probably just confused. And that's why they're looking. They're looking in confusion. Okay? Just wear it at home. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want the attention it brings, then just wear it at home.
Extremely random and unrelated things that need to stop in 2024. Okay, first up, influencers crying on camera. Unless it's tears of laughter or tears of joy, I don't understand why you would pick up a camera, record yourself crying when you're extremely sad, and then use it as like B-roll footage in your vlogs. Maybe it's just a genre of content I don't understand, but I don't understand. Next up, hyper aesthetic restaurants with mid-food. I feel like we're entering an era where there's just so many new restaurants popping up and they're all super cute and aesthetic, and it's like, oh, you go here for a nice dinner with your friends or just take cute Instagram pictures, but a lot of the times the food is not that good. And not only is it not good or just average, but it's really expensive. Like, come on. Next on the list, only hanging out with friends when spending money is involved. Like, I seriously miss the days from like middle school or high school where you would just invite your friends over and be like, hey, you want to watch a movie or watch TV and just eat snacks that I have in my pantry? Like, let's bring back more of those chill, really low-key hangouts where you're not spending money and you don't have to go out and like do all this extra stuff. Okay, this next one might be controversial, but asymmetrical workout tops. Quite literally, whenever I see someone wearing an asymmetrical workout top, I think they look like this. Like, it's just giving toga vibes. Also, I feel like there's just no way that one strap is supportive enough for your whole chest. And lastly, this is probably the thing that irks me the most, but only spending money on yourself and being cheap with other people. And this is more specifically about the people that will not hesitate to buy a $300 sweater or an expensive bag or a luxurious experience for themselves, but they will nickel and dime you for something as simple as a coffee. I think it's one thing to be cautious with your spending, whether you have financial or savings goals that you want to hit, but it's another thing when you excessively spend money on material things for yourself, but you do not extend that generosity towards other people. Let me know if there's any other extremely random things I missed on this list.
All right, peeps, this was on my mind this morning. 5 things that we are leaving in 2024 that we are absolutely not taking into 2025. Or at least I'm not. And I hope that you're not as well. Apologizing for healthy boundaries. You've set your boundaries for whatever reason. For whatever mental wellness that you need, for whatever rest you need to make sure that you're not stressed, to make sure that you're not burned out. You have set those boundaries in place for a particular reason. So stop apologizing for it. And if people don't understand why you didn't show up to that baby shower or why you didn't show up to that party or that dinner, well, that's a them problem and not a you problem. And so stop apologizing for having healthy boundaries. Your healthy boundaries are there for you. Showing up in spaces, in places with people that you know you're not valued. The crazy part about it is you've been knowing forever that in this space, you are not valued, whether it's at work, whether it's with friends, whether it's with family. You've always known, you just accepted it. And so it's time to stop accepting things that you don't want to do and things that you don't like. So we're not taking that into 2025. Carrying uneven relationships. And disclaimer, don't take any advice from me when it comes to romantic relationships. I'm talking about other relationships like work relationships and friendships and all of those other things where you just do so many things to maintain that relationship, but you're not getting that reciprocation from the other side. And so if it's been like that for a long time, it's time to start making those decisions, right? And time to put into healthy boundaries where you don't have those uneven relationships. Don't have to have beef with the relationship or anything like that, but you don't need to carry them as well. Next up is fixing things that you did not break. Let me tell you who is the champion of fixing things that they didn't break. I don't care what it was. I could not have a hand in it, touched it, but I was always ready to dive in and help fix it. And the reality is it's so draining and it's so emotionally, it just puts you in a space where you're just like, you're almost like hitting a brick wall when you're trying to fix so many different things that you didn't break. And so let's go into 2025. Now I'm not as bad anymore, but I used to do that a lot. And so I just know how emotionally draining that it can be. So going into 2025, stop trying to fix stuff you didn't break. And the last thing is people-pleasing habits. And this is so hard because a lot of us have gotten that people-pleasing habit from as a childhood, right? We learn that pleasing people gets us a certain thing, right? Whether it kept us out of trouble or it got us gifts or, you know, we didn't get yelled at, but it's a habit that's come a long way. And that habit has spilled into all sorts of things. So it spills into your friend group. It spills into work. It spills into family where you're constantly trying to please people, but it's not beneficial to you. So stop. That's just it. So stop. We're not taking that into 2025.